Today we're talking about how you can stop attracting a narcissist. Because maybe it's messing up your manifestation, yo. Maybe it's messing up your life. Maybe it's robbing of resources, of health, of wealth, of love, of everything. So you want to stop attracting them. How do we do that? Let's get into it. 3 quick ways on how you can stop attracting a narcissist. Number 1, you're not attracting narcissists. Now, this might be something that you don't hear often or ever. Maybe you're wondering, how can I take responsibility? I've been reading, I've been doing therapy, I've been watching narcissist videos, but I keep attracting narcissists and everybody tells me it's because I have a bad picker or something's wrong with me or it's because I'm an empath. Have you felt this way? Well, if so, you've come to the right place because today you're probably going to hear something that you haven't heard ever, or if you have, maybe not very often. So it's worth hearing again because I know I didn't hear this. I know I heard over and over, you're attracting it. It's your fault. You have a bad picker. If you have a kind heart, if you're empathetic, you're attracting it. So you got to change or be, biatch or whatever like that. All of that is BS. I'm going to tell you right now, you're not attracting narcissists. You're not attracting narcissists as much as you're not attracting homeless people or trees or cars, okay? You are not attracting narcissists. The world is very narcissistic. The world has become filled with narcissists. They have always been around, but now it's more popular than ever, with people teaching it, with people condoning it, with people praising it. And that includes you and me. We have got to stop giving the narcissist all of our valuable attention, because without our valuable attention, they cannot feed off of us. So like I've said in previous videos, then they can just feed off each other, which will make them really happy anyway because they love drama, and then they can play out their, love bomb, devalue, discard, hoover with each other, and it'll be so fun, and the rest of us can enjoy our happy life. So, no, you're not attracting narcissists. You're also not attracting ice on the street or all the other things that happen in the world. What's happening is the world is creating more and more narcissists. What's happening is maybe you are fueling narcissists unknowingly because they hijack a lot of our psyche, which stay for number 3 because I'm going to talk about that. So the first thing is to stop saying that you're attracting them, to stop doing what the majority is doing, which is shaming the target. Stop shaming yourself. Yes, there are ways that you attract them. But when we can detach from this thing of I'm all responsible for their bad behavior. No, stop it. That's what they want you to think. They want you to think you attracted it, therefore you deserve that abuse, therefore it's your fault, therefore you need to do more work. Stop that cycle. No, they're around, okay? So is dirt, so is trash. What we need to do is stop giving our attention to them. Now, some people might go, well, you're making a video on it. Aren't you giving attention to them? No, I'm giving attention to you, the person healing from this sort of abuse. Now, I know narcissists watch this channel. I know because I've gotten the comments and they're textbook. It is always an attack. It's always the DARVO. They do the deny, attack, reverse victim offender, or they do the devalue, or they do, it's all textbook, so I can tell the narcissist on here. But they actually help me anyway, because then I go, oh, that's a perfect example. You're showing a perfect example of what it is. So I'm not really here for them, not here for them. If I am here for them, I'm here to advocate for them to all play together. Really, I'm here for you and for healing, okay? So I'm looking at this from a character study, from a psychology standpoint, and because it has infiltrated the arts. So I'm also here to advocate for art, because art heals us. Art connects us, not narcissists, okay? Even though there are a lot of narcissists that are artists, there are more often narcissists tearing down artists. So number 2, trust the signs you're seeing. Trust them. Stop gaslighting yourself. When you see little weird things, something's off, this very ambiguous text message or social media post, or they're doing all the things that I've mentioned in all the videos I've done so far, watch those videos, have them ingrained in your head. Watch content creators like me who are covering this stuff, but also giving tools so that you can be aware, but not stay in victim consciousness. Because if you stay in that victim consciousness, see, then you're still feeding the narcissist, so they still have you. So what I aim to do here is to give you the knowledge, but also tools so that you can get out of this. It's not just to stay here and live here, because then even if you're not physically with the narcissist, you're still playing in that paradigm. So that's not the place to stay. So know the signs. There are love bomb, devalue, discard, hoover. Those are the 4 main stages. They do it every single time. So love bomb can look different with everybody. If you don't know this person very well and they're trying to love bomb you via social media, suddenly you'll just see them in your feed. You'll be giving you hearts. They're watching your stuff and you're like, who is this person, right? So love bomb isn't always like thousands of roses and like a big trip around the world and a fly to the moon and everything. Sometimes it is with the big grandiose narcissists. I've experienced those. I've dated those guys, and it can be really fun because it's like big, Disneyland type dates every single time, and like big gestures and shows of emotion, supposed emotion, like I care for you, but really they're just grandiose gestures. It's like a big show. It's all a show with a narcissist, but for those guys and gals who do the big grandiose gestures, it's like, look at this performance I'm putting on for all the people of the land, okay? But the covert narcissist, they may just be like, I'll give you a heart. I'll give you a heart. How do you like that? I'll give you another heart. I'm going to be the biggest presence on your social media suddenly. Love bomb you. And then sometimes I won't do anything. So then now you're thinking about me because you got used to me validating you. It's so dumb, right? And it's so embarrassing almost to admit it, but this is how they work. They don't want us talking about it because it is dumb and it makes us look kind of silly, right? And then the narcissist is just like, I've got everybody. I'm the puppet master. So a love bomb can look like that. Okay? Love bomb isn't always these big grand gestures. A love bomb can be, I'm present on your social media. Heart. So dumb. All right, so that's it. Then the devalue comes. Hey, why'd you put a filter on that photo? Just out of nowhere. And you're like, oh, I didn't put a filter. Well, I think you look better without a filter. Well, it wasn't a filter. I just didn't look good. But thanks for the insult / compliment. See, they try to do these weird little mind games with you. Ooh, mind games. That's the devalue. So devalue isn't always just like, you're a biatch, although it can be that, for sure. And that's also verbal abuse when they start name calling or anything like that. But the devalue can be subtle. Oh, you like that color sweater, huh? Interesting. So you like pink. Interesting. It's just like rude little comments. They're not insults, they're not compliments, they're ambiguous. They love ambiguity. That is the name of their game. Then discard, of course, can look like a million different things, but they get rid of you. They're like, you're out of here. It's like your punishment, but then they're gonna hoover you back in, and then that creates the trauma bond. So I'll do specific videos on all that, but that's always the deal, right? And then the DARVO, we know, they deny. So like, I'm doing videos like this. First thing is they're like, the narcissists who've attacked me or the troll ones who have fake accounts, you know, I can tell who they are, and it's so ridiculous. And some of them are just randoms, and I get that too, but I feel the energy, right? And I can even feel how when they try to disguise sometimes how they normally write under their troll account or something, they'll change it, and they're like, well, look at this girl. Isn't she quite the narcissist? Huh, guys? Huh, guys? Who's on board? Who's on board? And they'll just make comments like that, or they make fun of what I'm wearing or my makeup, or they say the sound is terrible or whatever. And by the way, my mic just broke today, so I'm just rolling with it anyways. I will have it fixed before the next video, but they'll be the first to just anything. It's too echoey. We hate you. It sounds like you're in a toilet. All of that is textbook devalue. So, and, you know, discard. And it's also kind of a Hoover. It's all very confusing. I know. And they make it that way. So just let them have their business by themselves, okay? So know the signs. Know the signs. Something that I did incorrectly is I would see the signs, but then I'd give people the benefit of the doubt. And I know this might sound terrible, but honestly, I've learned the hard way and through a lot of therapy that actually it's healthier not to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Let people earn your trust. Not everyone is a good person, unfortunately. Okay? Doesn't mean you can't be kind, but see, a lot of times they take your kindness as weakness. And I know with me, like whenever I'm in my hippy dippy kind, like loving mode, they're like, ah, she's so weak. Look at her. She has no boundaries. And sometimes I have not had boundaries. That's the other thing. Have strong boundaries. You'll spot them easily if you set a boundary. You'll know right away who you're dealing with. Trust your instincts. Notice all the signs. This guy I was dating, his favorite videos were how to deal with a jerk but not become one. And his comment to me was, oh, did you make a video about me? See, like, pay attention to stuff like that. That's not just like a little witty joke. They are saying who they are. The other one that he loved was one that I did about narcissists and my ex, like, completely, like, cheating on me all around town and being completely rude and lying. And he loved that one because he knew he was going to do that. So pay attention to those things. And my instincts said that, but I was like, no, come on. So listen and pay attention to that stuff, you guys. Come on, you're smart. You're so smart. And there's too many good people out there to give your attention to these guys anymore. They want to convince you everybody's like this. Everyone isn't like this. There are a lot more people than they want you to believe. See, it's weird because it's a contradiction. On one hand, they want you to believe this is so rare. Nobody's like this. And on the other hand, they want you to believe that everyone's like this. But that's just kind of their MO too, is damned if you do, damned if you don't. Try to get you in that cognitive dissonance and brain fog and all that, okay? That's their game. That's what they do. Just know the signs and trust your instincts. And number 3, to give you a tool, I want you to start noticing your own nervous system. If you get hot, sweaty, speedy, really that nervous, heart racing feeling, that's your instincts. You don't need to wait for proof. That's the benefit of the doubt thing I'm talking about. You don't need to wait for this big proof that they are this bad person that your instincts are warning you of. Because by the time you have the proof, it's too late. They've already done the damage. Then you're like, oh yeah, now I know. Now I'm going to ruminate for the next year and watch narcissist videos. So trust that internal part of yourself. Trust that, okay? And then something I want you to work on too, because they energetically sap your energy even when they've been long gone. So if you are in this great mood and suddenly you feel like, ugh, I'm in this bad mood all of a sudden, I'm mad. And then you trace back and you realize it's because you thought of them. I want you to send that energy back to them. Literally like this. Like, there you go. No, thank you. And that's how you can stop attracting them into your energy field, even though you're not attracting them. See all the contradictions in this video? It's very confusing talking about narcissists. Touché, narcissists. Okay, but I think you get what I mean because you're very smart and you wouldn't have been following along this long if you didn't get what I mean, right? Unless you're a narcissist in that case, you'll leave the textbook snark comment troll thing. Okay, all right, moving right along. So you just go back, you know, just go back to you, go back to you. And then you can tense up your whole body and relax. And then tense everything up. It's like crazy, right? A little bit crazy feeling. Tense it all up and let it go. You can have your energy back. I'm good. Have it back. Take it back. And take back your own frame. You got this. Please subscribe, like, comment, share. Raise the vibe of the collective consciousness of clarity. And stop this pandemic of narcissistic BS. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye now. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you in the next video. I appreciate all the comments, by the way. You guys are amazing. Seriously, amazing.